And for me, as most of you people that know that I photographed you, I typically will screw up a joke. So it's a 3-2 count, right? So tension's on. And the pitcher throws a wild pitch. Last pitch for me of my baseball career, and it hits me in the forehead. I get on first. I got the camera, and my photography career started after that. So then, my mom and my dad, good parents, actually wonderful parents, they signed me up for 2 classes at the JCC, the Jewish Community Center in Houston. One was life drawing, which I liked a lot. And the other one was for photography and a darkroom class. And I fell in love with the process of printmaking. And that really led me into my interest in photography. I actually didn't take pictures, but I loved the idea of making something from nothing. So I met my mentor, James Newberry, who is no longer with us on this planet, but he is here with us in spirit because he was a great advocate of my work. So Newberry taught me about documentary photography, and it enlightened me, and I found my place, and I figured out what I wanted to do was go to New York City and become an editorial photographer. And I got to New York, and I found my place, and I started shooting for Rolling Stone. And my couple of first covers were a little bit of hit and miss, and then I went and I did this cover for Rolling Stone, which was the B-52s. And I had, let's hear it for New Wave. So, Robert Molnar was a stylist. Kevin O'Quan was the makeup artist. And Danilo was the hairstylist, the hair extravaganza. And when I was watching them, I was following them, and I was going, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I had no idea. And they were so patient, and they were so lovely, and they helped me through that shoot. And we came out of there with a cover that I was very proud of. But you know what it was? It was because of all you guys. It was because we built all you guys for helping along and being a part of the process. And I'm looking forward to the next chapter with you guys very much. Thank you so much for this award. I love you guys.
Well, hello, everyone. Wait, just give us a second. Tonight is actually going to be so special for us because it's our first time presenting together. So I'm just going to do a quick selfie of us, if you guys don't mind.
Yeah, put on your best faces. Ready, everybody? Just do it for the gram. Come on, you could have done better.
You could have done better. Come on,
so
you guys.
Bad, so bad.
Anyways, we are so excited to be here, to be a part of HBA's celebration and acknowledge all these talented photographers.
Who you should be crediting on Instagram.
That's right. They capture the red carpet images that are seen and shared around the world. Let's watch.
Raised in New Jersey, Amy Sussman got her first Polaroid camera in the 2nd grade. Documenting life through a lens at a young age, she built her portfolio with AP images, envisioned by the Associated Press, Shutterstock, and more. as an entertainment news photographer before freelancing coast to coast for Getty Images for 14 years. Now a Getty staff photographer in Los Angeles, Amy photographs some of the world's most prominent people and events, including the Oscars, Golden Globes, Grammys, SAG Awards, the Critics and People's Choice Awards, and more. From the Met Gala to Fashion Week, film festivals to premieres and intimate Hollywood parties, she has also contributed to WWD and Variety. Born in the Philippines and raised in Los Angeles, John Salangsang is a self-taught photographer. From Brad Pitt to Rihanna, Manny Pacquiao to Hillary Clinton, John has captured the stars of film, TV, music, sports, and politics over the past decade. Working with Shutterstock, Associated Press, Harlem Globetrotters, and Power 106, he photographed on set for Variety's Actors on Actors, shooting magazine covers, movie premieres, and award shows from the Academy Awards to the Grammys. John captures on-stage and backstage moments, campaigns, and more. Hailing from New York, Kevin Mazur got his start sneaking his camera into rock concerts. After selling his first live shot of Billy Joel to People, he eventually became a staff photographer for Rolling Stone, before co-founding Wire Image, one of the first digital photo press agencies and wire services, now operating under Getty Images. From concerts to portraits, he has captured Michael Jackson, Madonna, David Bowie, and Nirvana. The concert photographer for Beyoncé, U2, Elton John, Prince, and Taylor Swift, Mazur also toured with the Rolling Stones. From the road to the red carpet, over the past 30 years, Kevin has published his work in magazines, books, exhibitions, ad campaigns, and on the covers of legendary albums.
And the winner
And the winner is...
We just open this up.
Oh my God. Kevin Mazur.
It's a beautiful day. Sky falls, you feel like it's a beautiful day. So let it get away on the road. But you got no destination.
I can't believe I won something too, Mark. God, I can't believe being a teenager in the 70s, sneaking my camera into concerts, that I'd end up here and shooting all these big award shows. It's incredible. I've been shooting rock concerts from the crowd when I was a teenager. And then in 1983, I met Ken Sunshine, who hired me for my first job for ASCAP, photographing Paul McCartney, that led into the most incredible career. And then Ken not only hired me and I worked at ASCAP, he taught me publicity and he taught me the music industry and the entertainment industry, which took my career off. And then eventually, in the 90s, I became a staff photographer with Mark Seliger. Mark was doing all the portraits, and I was running around the world shooting concerts and events and award shows. And it was the dream job of a lifetime. And I'd love to thank Jan Wenner, Laurie Gatockfield, and Jody Peckman, who gave me that job. It was amazing. And got to work with Mark. Me and Mark, we've been through so many great events and had so many great times. I also would like to thank my beautiful wife, Jennifer Mazur. I'd like to thank my kids, Zachary, Colby, Ashley, Eric, my mom and dad, and my family for their love and support. I always loved photography, but without these people, I needed them to help me go through my career, and I'm grateful for them. And I want to thank the Hollywood Beauty Awards, and I want to thank all of you for making everybody look great when I'm on the carpet shooting all these events, because it is amazing to go to these award shows and see what you have done to these people. You know, it's a team. It's a dream job, and it's incredible. And I also want to thank all the artists, the managers, the publicists, the crews that I've worked with over the years. It's relationships that I've built over the time, which enables me to capture all these great iconic moments and share them with the world. And I want to thank Getty Images for helping me with getting all my images out to get great publicity all over the world for all my clients and all the artists. And I also, finally, I have to thank Robert De Niro for giving me the best advice in the business, who said to me, don't ever take a fucking picture without asking. And I went a long way, Bobby. I love you.
Nearly 20 years ago, on a show called Phil of the Future, I had the pleasure of sitting in Adrutha Lee's chair every morning. As a kid in the business, she made me feel safe, confident, and excited to go out and do my best work. Let's take a look at Adrutha's best work, her incredible career.
Hailing from Alabama, Adrutha Lee's journey in hairstyling began in Nashville, where she opened her own salon and styled for music videos and live performances, as well as touring with Loretta Lynn. From music to movies, her calling was to help bring characters to life on screen. Designing wigs on Blue Valley Songbird, she eventually led the hair department for Lizzie McGuire and later for its spin-off film. Working on Phil of the Future, NBC's Medium, Crossbones, and more, Adrutha transitioned to film and struck a friendship with Angelina Jolie. Together they worked on The Good Shepherd, A Mighty Heart, Salt, By the Sea, The Eternals, and for Angelina's directorial debut, First They Killed My Father, A Daughter of Cambodia Remembers. Styling hair and wigs for Hollywood's leading names, including Brad Pitt, Mila Kunis, and Emma Stone. Adrutha has worked with Steve Carell for Evan Almighty, The Big Short, and Irresistible, as well as with Charlize Theron on North Country, Dark Places, and Bombshell. After serving as hair department head for Warm Bodies, Spring Breakers, and 12 Years a Slave, Adrutha stepped into the spotlight for her work on Dallas Buyers Club, which earned her an Academy Award. She garnered more praise for I, Tonya, and went on to work with Margot Robbie for Birds of Prey and David O. Russell's recent Amsterdam. No matter the genre, Adrutha tackles all hairstyles, from horror on The Conjuring 3 to action with Red Notice and Black Adam, leading the hair department for The Menu with Anya Taylor-Joy and Ralph Fiennes. Adrutha shows no signs of slowing down with her upcoming projects Ghosted and Red One.
Adrutha, it has been thrilling to watch your career take off from those early days at the Rampart sound stages and to have you be so deservedly celebrated tonight. Congratulations. Please join me on stage, Adrutha.
Thank you you to the Hollywood Beauty Awards and to Revive. It's so great to see you after all these years, and I'm humbled and honored to be a recipient of this award. Being a part of this business has always been a dream of mine, and one that I did not know that I could be a part of. There weren't a lot of movies being shot in Alabama. When I finished beauty school, I kept dreaming. I was lucky to know what I wanted to do at a very young age. And I like so many hairdressers, I started in a salon. Where I came from, it was called a beauty shop. From Muscle Shoals, Alabama, to Nashville, Tennessee, the entertainment door opened for me on Music Row when I opened a career. I cannot believe that I still get to work every day at the level that I work at with such incredible talent. I still love doing my job I only used to dream of. I would like to thank all the people that have been there for me along the way and their influences in my life, and I hope that I'm an inspiration to others along the way. Thank you again to the Hollywood Beauty Awards, and thank you so much to all the people that have helped me along the way. Thank you.
Wow, gosh, you guys must be deep into the cocktails, aren't we? All right, so before we get to this next award, it's a good one. I just have to, I have a bit of a confession to make. I did my own hair tonight. How did I get so close to my scalp, you wonder? I'm sure you all want to know. Something from my pantry and my daughter's edge control. But in all seriousness, it was hard. It took many hours, and my back is really sticky. Some of the product ran down, but I realized that I don't say thank you enough to all of you. I am so grateful you all exist. You make it so easy when I just sit there and I drink champagne and then everybody says I look fabulous. And I don't appreciate all of you enough. There's so many of you in here that I've worked with. So tonight, I fucking love you all. So let's get to the Adrutha Lee, another one who I love. Where's Adrutha? Yes, I miss you. So let's go to the Adrutha Lee Hairstyling Award. The next 3 nominees are responsible for creating hairstyle trends all around the world. They are masters at their craft. And let's meet the nominees.
He's on his way, he's going to Hollywood, he's busting into Hollywood.
Born in Israel and raised in Hollywood, Adir Abergel was already working in a Beverly Hills salon with Arthur Johns at the age of 15. Learning his craft with Johns versus grew up in Seattle and Los Angeles, honing his skills working New York, Milan, and Paris Fashion Week under Guido Palau. He has appeared as a hair expert for Tresemme and Suave on shows including E! And The Style Network. Collaborating on campaigns for Hourglass, Cartier, and Fear of God, Marcus has worked alongside top photographers. Today, he creates hairstyles for Julianne Moore, Andy McDowell, Kirsten Dunst, Juliana Margulies, Olivia Colman, Alanis Morissette, and more. Marcus's work spans from film festival red carpets at Cannes and Venice to the scene. Suzette ran her own salon for 15 years. Having worked with Eve, Mariah Carey, A$AP Rocky, and Tati Gabrielle, Suzette has also created looks on American Horror Stories and Legendary on HBO Max. Working regularly with Gwen Stefani, Suzette styles for the stage, TV appearances, specials, music videos, the red carpet, campaigns, and on NBC's The Voice.
I'm in awe. And the winner is Adir Abergel.
Okay, seriously, I can't. Jackson is in trouble because she gave her the edge cream tonight. So, yes. I wanted to say, first of all, thank you so much for this honor. What a beautiful night celebrating here with all of my hair brothers and sisters. I love you guys. I love this industry. I love what we do. I love the collaboration. I love that we get to dream together and play together and imagine together and then be able to build that confidence to the people that are sitting in my chair. I remember as a young kid, my mom, I would come home from school and she would allow me to color my hair and put on makeup and explore my individuality and explore who I was as a human. And that today to me is probably one of the most beautiful gifts that I was given because I get to not homogenize the women that sit in my chair. I get to create individuality. I get to share love. I know that we all just want to be seen as human, and it's so beautiful that we get to experience that. I want to just stop for 1 second and ask all of my kids because for the last 20 years, I've really kind of focused my career on giving back to this community because I was given that by an amazing mentor named Arthur Johns. Can my kids get up? Eduardo, Lori, Luli, Pilar, where are you guys? Xavier, Rena. You guys, these are the next generation of image makers. These are the people that will go out there and share love and give love. And I am so proud of you. I love you guys. Thank you to my agency. Thank you to the Hollywood Beauty Awards. And Charlize, you're insane. I love you so much. I love you, Annie. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Oh, I'm taking my award, you guys. Thank you. Here we go. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh my God. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Good evening. Where would we be this award season without every artist in this room? You are the image makers, you are the trendsetters. This is your time to shine, and I am so thrilled that the spotlight is shining on Sergio Lopez Rivera. You gotta say that name with some flair, huh? An outstanding makeup artist and my friend. Let's watch his career.
Hailing from Spain, Sergio Lopez Rivera's passion for sketching portraits transformed into a love for makeup artistry at a young age. In 1987, he moved to the United States at just 19 years old, graduating at the top of his class from the Joe Blasco School of Makeup. It wasn't long before he stepped on to his first film set, working on Very Bad Things and Overnight Delivery. Quickly climbing the ranks, Sergio earned the title of makeup department head on The Mind of the Married Man, where he met Kate Walsh, setting the stage for an over 2-decade-long friendship. Leading makeup designs on The Clock Watchers, The Opposite of Sex, Felicity, Monk, and more. He eventually joined Shonda Rhimes' renowned Shondaland universe, creating looks for Private Practice and Scandal. Sergio became the very first makeup artist in TV history, would earn him an Academy Award for Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. From The Unforgivable to The First Lady and The Woman King, Sergio also created Viola's character makeup for Ben Affleck's upcoming directorial feature, Air, and the highly anticipated Hunger Games, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. A multifaceted artist, Sergio's looks off-screen have been seen on the red carpet in major commercial campaigns and countless magazine covers, including Elle, InStyle, Variety, and Harper's Bazaar. Working with stars from Allison Janney to Mireille Enos and more, Sergio continues to prove his versatility, working in the industry for over 3 decades.
I think that at 57 years old, as a black woman and as a dark-skinned black woman, I've had very few people who have seen me in my life, Sergio. Very few people that have seen any semblance of beauty in me. You saw me. And I appreciate also, Sergio, not just our friendship and not just our therapy sessions while we're, in makeup chair. I appreciate your courage and your bravery in coming along with me on this journey in all the characters that I have played, that you're not afraid to go there. You're not afraid to create mess. The beauty of mess in characters. One of my favorite sayings that you ever said to me, and there's been many, is that anything that you ever dreamed of is on the other side of fear. I am so happy that I get to leap with you every single time. So Sergio Rivera Lopez, the sexiest name in showbiz. Come up and get your well-deserved award.
All right, I'm gonna do this. I've been wanting to do this all night. Closer to my mouth. Thank you so much for this honor, and thank you. A huge thanks to the Hollywood Beauty Awards for this recognition and putting together this incredibly beautiful evening. A very, very special thanks to my friend Viola Davis. I love you. You are, okay, this woman is an artist's artist. You know what that means? She is fearless, and her authenticity elevates anyone who gets close to her. So I want to say thank you for that gift. I have loved and continue to love being a makeup artist. And on a night like this, surrounded by all this talent in this room, I am reminded of how privileged we all are to have chosen this path. Being an artist encourages us to become curious and open-minded, but it can also leave us feeling vulnerable and exposed. While a true artist understands that the imposter syndrome, is a very real thing, they also understand that fear and insecurity are part of the deal. In fact, they are essential to the creative process. I have been incredibly fortunate in my career as a makeup artist, and sometimes I still cannot believe I've pulled this off for almost 4 decades. That's crazy to me. Thank you. But none of it would have been possible without the support and encouragement of so many people. One such person is my beautiful husband, Stephen. We've been together for 15 years, and not a day goes by without him reminding me that he's proud of me, that I am loved, that I get to be me. So thank you to him and to an endless list of family and friends and colleagues and clients for teaching me so much along the way. I am better off for knowing you. I think at the end of the day, success is measured not in accolades, but in love. And I have loved every minute of this crazy, awesome ride. Thank you very much.
Please welcome 2016 HBA Makeup winner and board member, John Stapleton.
Thank you very much. Hello. Hey, I'm very excited to be here tonight. Thank you so much for having me. I'm going to say, in the tradition of the HBAs, apparently they like to serve the dessert when I'm on stage. They've had me paired with a supermodel before, so I'm glad she's not here to remind me how small I've gotten and round. I haven't been back since 2016, and I'm very excited to present this award in the name of Sergio Lopez Rivera. Let's take a look at the nominees.
A native of Illinois, DeAndre Michaels started out assisting Paul Mitchell stylist Carol Moreau and makeup artist Gwyneth Mosby. Doing makeup during the early days of Destiny's Child, he reconnected with Beyoncé for her Formation tour. Working with Mary J. Blige for album covers, music videos, and tours. He's also designed Guyton, Wanda Sykes, Garcelle Beauvais, Raven Simone, and En Vogue. Working with Angela Bassett for over 25 years, DeAndre has created makeup looks for top publications, TV and red carpet appearances, commercials, as well as for Fox's 911 and Black Panther Wakanda Forever. Starting out at MAC Cosmetics, New York-based makeup artist Keita Moore found inspiration from his mother, who was a director at Mary Kay. With looks on the cover of Ebony, InStyle, Essence, Elle, W Magazine, and more. He has collaborated with Armani Beauty, Chanel, Dior, Estee Lauder, CoverGirl, and Maybelline. Working often with Janelle Monáe Iman and Tessa Thompson. He also creates looks for Tiffany Haddish, Laverne Cox, and Joan Smalls. From world tours to music videos and the red carpet, Kita also designs makeup for Nicki Minaj. Growing up in Hawaii, Marissa Vossen discovered her passion for makeup while creating looks for Polynesian luau shows. A self-taught artist, she designed body painting for John Legend's Tonight music video with Ludacris before working with Nick Cannon on MTV's Wild 'N Out, as well as The Masked Singer. From L'Oreal to the Super Bowl, Marissa works closely with Grammy-winning artist Her. She has created countless makeup looks for covers with Ebony, Glamour, Variety, and Vogue, as well as for the Oscars, Emmys, Billboard, and CMT Music Awards.
I'm caught between your love and a hard place. Oh.
And the award goes to, it's sticky, Keita Moore.
Starships were meant to fly. Hands up and touch the sky. Can't stop 'cause we're so high. Let's do this one more time. Starships were meant to fly. Hands up and touch the sky.
Give it up for the other two nominees, DeAndre and Marissa. You guys are incredible. It's an honor to be up here. You guys look so amazing. I wish you could see what I see. Wow. First of all, I would like to thank God for the gift and also for bringing me this far in my career. I could not have done it without him. And I feel so, so blessed. I want to thank Hollywood Beauty Awards for recognizing and, giving artists this platform. It is so incredible. It's my first year here, but it won't be my last. Thank you to everyone that voted for me. I love you guys, and I couldn't have done it without you. Thank you to my agency, The Only Agency, and my partner, Javon, who's both here with me tonight. Yes, and I accept this award with gratitude. Thank you.
Starships were meant to fly. Hands up and touch the sky. Can't stop 'cause we're so high. Let's do this one more time. Starships were meant to fly. Hands up and touch the sky. Let's do this one last time. Can't stop.
Hey, everybody. Good evening. I am happy to be here tonight in your company. You have my love and respect, all of you. A character does not fully come to life until they've stepped into their wardrobe. The costume designs of Gersha Phillips have helped shape my role of Captain Michael Burnham on Star Trek Discovery for 5 seasons. So let's see all the art and all the characters that she's helped to create over the years.
Fashion was Gersha Phillips' first love. Born in England to parents of Caribbean and African descent, she grew up in Saskatchewan, Canada, where she honed her skills in fashion design. She began creating costumes for breakdancers and eventually caught the attention of a clothing store where she sold her designs. Moving to Toronto, Gersha began working with small fashion house Low on Pope while finding inspiration from the careers of Karl Lagerfeld and Jean-Paul Gaultier. Landing the position of costume assistant on an independent film ignited her career in costume design. From short films to features, she worked on Down in the Delta and American Psycho, before designing for Narc, Walking Tall, and Are We There Yet? In 2006, Gersha began working with Don Cheadle on Talk to Me and Traitor, before taking on costume design for his directorial projects, Miles Ahead, and the upcoming series, The Big Cigar. Creating costumes for hit TV series and TV movies, she has worked on Falling Skies, House of Cards, The The Secret Life of Marilyn Monroe, and Harley and the Davidsons. Honing her design skills for sci-fi, Gersha designed for Star Trek short treks and co-designed on Strange New Worlds before garnering more praise and accolades for her costumes on the female-led Star Trek Discovery with Sonequa Martin Green. Stepping into the Marvel Universe, she did research for former HBA honoree Ruth Carter for Black Panther's Oscar-winning designs. Next up, Gersha's costumes can be seen in the highly anticipated Captain America: New World Order, helping to bring the warriors of the African kingdom of Dahomey to life on the big screen. Gersha Phillips' creations for Woman King makes her a powerhouse in Hollywood as one of its top costume designers.
Inside the man. Please remember my life is in your hand.
So Gersha couldn't make it tonight. She got stuck at work in Atlanta, but she's watching. So hey, I love you. The House of Gersha is what we at Star Trek Discovery would call the costume shop, led by Gersha Phillips. She's a champion of haute couture indeed, gifted beyond imagination, a visionary in her artistry, an overcomer as a black, and a storyteller at heart. Her magnetism and beauty, both inward and outward, are directly reflected in her work. Her connection to the story and to the world of character has become, in my opinion, the greatest gifts that she imparts, because she offers something deeper than a costume. Anything less than excellent would not be tolerated, and she offers a visual language, a heartbeat, and a song, an understanding of who you are in the story that surpasses the page and walks with you. There's a regality to her, but also a purity. Her ferocity is combined with softness, and it's evident in all she does. Her designs are bold and vivid. We created something beautiful together, something historic, and I'll cherish her always. From London to Toronto to Jordan to Iceland, a common theme in our time together was a deep sense of connection and collaboration, respect, kinship, and love. So for all those who will also work alongside her and witness her excellency firsthand, and for all those who will be artistically fed by draping her art on their bodies, I'm excited for you. And I'm beyond excited for her and for us all as we look on and witness awards, all the people who helped raise her, those who have trusted her with creative freedom, every person she has ever collaborated with, and everybody in this room. So let's all celebrate Gersha Phillips for outstanding achievement in costume design. I, of course, accept it on her behalf.
Stay where you are. Stay where you are. I'm not winning anything tonight. Stay where you are. Listen, it is, now that we've covered the hair and makeup, let's get to the real thing, styling. My philosophy is very simple. Forget about how you feel. It's all about how you look. If you don't look good, nobody cares. They are extremely talented. In fact, if it were up to me, I would just give them all the holly and let's just go home.
Similarly, with John Legend as well as Lionel Richie for TV, award shows, and performances. Styling for campaigns with Emporio Armani, Adidas, Google, the Super Bowl, and more. Dave published Vanity Project, a tale of fashion and celebrity styled by Dave Thomas, with a foreword by His Majesty King Charles. Born and raised in Florida, Erin Walsh discovered her love for storytelling through wardrobe and styling while at NYU. Training under Vogue fashion editor Phyllis Posnick and editor Samira Nasser, she was influenced by Elizabeth Saltzman. Styling for Sarah Jessica Parker, Kerry Washington, Allison Brie, Shamila Jamil, and more.